Hey guys, this is Matt, and today we're going to be looking over the art of the Terastal Festival cards. These are the Japanese Pokemon cards which were just released today. We're going to go over the regular cards. In the next video, we're going to be going over a lot of the shiny cards and textured cards, but I think it's really important because I think this is one of the very first sets that I can really definitively say there's a lot of these are pieces of art. Last time in Surging Sparks and their Japanese equivalent, I was just enthralled by the quality of art on a lot of the regular cards as well as the special cards, the ones that people are actually going for. And I think this is important to take a look at it just from where Pokemon is right now. Now, this is going to be called Prismatic Evolutions when it comes in the United States and the English set, but this is, here we are, what is it? December 6th, and we have an early look at the Japanese cards. I've become a big fan of the Japanese cards just because they come in usually packs of 5 for a regular set, and I believe packs of 10 for special sets, and I think some comes with 7 and 8, but it's different, and it really depends. But I think a lot of these cards are really beautiful, and I think it's worth kind of looking at these. Now, just because these are in Japanese, it means that I'm not going to know the names of a lot of these Pokemon. I think this one's Metagross, but you can just see. So here's the standard format for a regular card. And we have, okay, the silver border, which adds when it's a holographic card, it adds for a nice little holographic border. And we have the card art here. Now, for a while, Pokemon was doing, and even when they first began, they were doing kind of CGI looking Pokemon, especially when they were V cards. They didn't look good in my opinion. I think they took a big misstep. They look very plain, even for the regular cards, and I think now they're returning to, this is a heyday of art, and most of these, like you can see a little story in each of these. Let's say this Metagross is digging itself through the terrain and finds you, and maybe he's reaching out, or this is just him digging around. But it's really beautiful to see, and there's a whole different skew of pieces of art like this. Wouldn't this be beautiful as a wallpaper? Literally, look at the background, the distinct lines on this, and everything is different too. It's not going to be the same art over and over and over. These are beautiful pieces of art. And this is a set with 187 cards, not including the secret rares. That's Hoot Hoot, a beautiful looking card. I'm not a big fan of supporter cards and trainer cards, but because I don't really play, and also these are in Japanese, but you can just see the look on his eye. You can see that he's feeling something. It's beautiful. And as we go through this, I'm going to kind of use this to organize my cards. Even a regular Sylveon is a beautiful looking card. This is something that I'm definitely going to sleeve up and keep, because we'll see in the next video the hits that I pulled, but I believe these ones are just art in themselves, even the regular ones too. So if you can see here, my regular cards I like but don't mind, trainer supporters, and the cards that I think are really, really out there. Like, look, that's beautiful. That's from the game. I think it is, wait, no, seems to have, this could be a Switch image, possibly. Even look like it's a baby reaching out for its mom. And again, I'm not good with the names anymore. This looks like a sassy little beetle. Look at the art on a Pokemon I don't even know. That is beautiful. And I really wish, and maybe one day, maybe in 20 years or so, I wish that all Pokemon cards were going to be full arts, because that would be beautiful. Now, there comes down to these ones where I think these are kind of regular. They have the kind of the CGI look, but they've really cleaned them up and made them a little bit more enjoyable, even though they don't really do much. This definitely is from the Switch DLC. This may be not one of my favorites, but you can see there's a personality with these Pokemon. Definitely like a very nice Halloween vibe. And look at the art behind. If I had to say, this may be by the same artist as Hoot Hoot. A Jirachi with that joy just coming through. I really don't, think about these that much. Look at it. It's a giant building Is that the building Pokemon? I forget. But just kind of through, let's say, Arizona. I love that art. Even this with like fun, light tones for art. More spooky. Like each of these I think is so well done. I think they've done a great job with this. I got 2 boxes today. That may be all I get. I got and 2 boxes plus 2 extra packs. But that may be all I get here. Because, you know, things are coming up, you know, kind of high in price. I can't be purchasing all of these here. Even this, look at this. It's such a cute little thing with like these distinct lines. Not one of my favorites, kind of like a... But I love these cards with personality. Even if it's like sort of like a standard way of art. But yeah, these packs I believe are going for about $8. Maybe 80, 56, 80 for like a full box, depending on where you get them. Again, I'm not a big fan of trainers and such, but I think these are becoming pieces of art. A lot of what I do is when I find a card that I really like, I'm going to put it in the back of my phone, and I usually have clear phone cases, so I can showcase this and show this to the world, and people can ask about, hey, is that your favorite Pokemon? Hey, you collect Pokemon at all? That kind of thing. And I love that it's coming back around, and I think I would say 90% of these are works of art, excluding the trainers, because the trainers are kind of basic. Look, he's just in the rain. He's having fun in the rain. And these, again, are regular cards. These are the non-holographics, the non-textured cards, but I think that these are beautifully, oh my God. Even look, a regular leafy, this is going to be, again, I think this may be one of those sets that takes off and maybe really launches Japanese cards to be front and center here in America. Because we know Japanese cards exist. We know that they come out early, but I know that there are differences between this set and the prismatic evolutions that we're going to be getting here. And by the way, because these are wrapped up, because I did the big opening at Pokecourt in Manhattan, so I was just like, I need to like protect these cards. I need to put them out of the way. So I put the regulars in this, and again, the other box in the next video is going to be here, but I've sleeved those ones up. Eevee looks beautiful. Oh my God, even like the most basic cards are really coming out. So what do you guys collect? Do you, oh my God, look at that. I did not, and I have to, not to spoil things, but of course I did not pull a God pack. I did not pull all the alternate or special art Eevee evolutions. You know, unfortunately we didn't get that. But, wait, did I put Eevee in there? Because I did, yeah, I did want to save Eevee in there. I did not get all of them, but you know what, maybe we'll get a lot of these in the regular cards. But I think, yeah, this is going to be a transformative year for Pokemon, just because of the quality of these cards here. And I will take a look eventually at the American counterparts when they're released, but they're not here. Look at even Goldeen. Goldeen, a card and a Pokemon that I really care nothing about. Look at it. It's literally just like beautiful. It's like, do I want to keep this separate? It's not like my favorite Pokemon, but they've done it so well. I think for now I'm going to keep like the Eeveelutions off to the side, and maybe I'll go through these. But every one of these seems to have its own personality. Eventually I'll do more organizing than just this, but for now I just want to kind of go through and see which cards, because a lot of the regular cards, just for time, I did not have the time to go through and see what I got, because I was looking for textured cards, holographic cards. We're getting more duplicates of things. Look, even that looks like, come on guys, you have to tell me, like, Pokemon or not, these are pieces of art. Look at that. Personality in that is incredible. Oh my, look at Abra. Abra is so well done. That's, shoot. Now I feel like I have to go back and get that Goldine because it's not just, like this one is also a keeper too. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of these cards, but that Goldine, just with that personality behind it, let's see if there's anything else that had caught my eye. Like a lot of these are great, but there are just some that really like capture the spirit, the emotion of that Pokemon, and makes me just want to put this to the side. Even the Hoot Hoot, with that kind of floral background. I know we got 2 of those so far. So we will see, and we're going to put that other one aside too. I have always been somebody to collect first holographic cards when they were just holographic cards. But then when they came out with these textured cards, I pretty much just start drooling at the textured cards because of how they feel and how they look and how they catch light. So it's not only like what you can showcase this. You can relate with people. You can just feel good about things. I don't know what else to say. I don't know why. I don't like the, I think it's Orogapon. I don't like the masks. I like playing the DLC, but I don't care about these masks. I'm very, oh, look at Espeon. Look at just that card. Now these cards may turn out not to be worth that much because they are regular, they're not reverse holo, they're not whatever, but to me, they look great, the art is great, they're simplistic cards, they're not overly shiny because do you want every card to be shiny? No. Look at Kadabra too. Not my favorite art, but because we have Abra in it, I'm going to put this one aside too. You have no idea, like out of 2 boxes and 2 packs, I got so, oh my god, there's Glaceon. I got so many cards that I really, really appreciate. Just look at these. So well done. Look at that. I can't remember. What's the evolution's name? But look at that, it's just so bright. It's like a festive, we're putting that to the side for sure. Shoot, I'm losing, like there's so many Pokemon out there. Oh look, there's another Sylveon. That card is so well done, especially with the psychic background. It's not a fairy Pokemon anymore, but whew, that looks so good. I don't think I got an Umbreon at all, like in any form, which kind of bums me out. Another Kadabra. Another Espeon, look at that. And like you may be thinking, okay, we're just kind of cheering for basic cards, but you have to look and appreciate that art. Another Abra. We're coming down to the last port. Another Glaceon. See, I love getting multiples of this because if I put one in my phone case and it rains and it gets kind of destroyed, it just becomes, you know, a card with some personality to it. Like, who's going to buy a regular Glaceon or a regular Espeon? It's not even a Master Ball or a Pokeball one. Those would be ones that are reverse holo with texture, but they mean something to me, in all honesty. So we're coming down to the last ones here. Even that one, it glows. It literally glows. Not literally, but you know what I mean. So this is what we got. These would be like, not counting the supporters and the trainers, I have not looked at these cards and been like, with a lot of other sets I have not been like, oh, I don't like this one, or oh, I hate that I pulled like a few of these ones. It's either they have great art and I don't mind them too much, or I pull even regular cards and I think, these are pieces of art. So let's go down one more time. Glaceon, Abra. Is this Wugtrio or Dugtrio? Or it's just so cute with like the little, like they're all, you know, perfectly standing up and then this one's kind of looking off. That is like one of my cats, just kind of on the couch and sleeping. Kadabra, good art, but I like the Abra more. Sylveon, wait, Goldeen, Sea King? Oh, shoot, I can't remember. Glaceon. I love snow, and I can't wait until we have snow here in New York. So yeah, don't forget, in the next video, we're going to be doing this all again, but we're going to be doing, oh, look at that Goldeen, we're going to be doing all of the shiny cards and all of the textured cards, so be on the lookout for that. This is just an appreciation, and I really believe this is a big moment for Pokemon. Look at Leafeon, and look at that Sylveon. So, what do you think? Honestly, guys, what do you think? Do you agree that these Pokemon cards are really kind of, they're passing, like before in 2020, it was a nostalgia hit and then everybody came back. But these, I mean, I know Eevee is an original generation Pokemon. Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, those are original Pokemon. And then some of the other ones were released generation by generation. But I'm not looking at these, maybe I am looking at these as nostalgia pieces still, but I'm just looking at them and appreciating the art with all of these. Anyway, guys, it's been a long video here, but yeah, check out the next one where we'll be going over all the shinies and the textured cards. Guys, thank you so much for watching today. I will see you next time.